In today's video, we'll be taking a closer look at the roller coaster career of the Brazilian sensation, Vinicius Jr. From his Champions League excellence last season to his current form at Real Madrid, we'll examine his rise to fame and his recent struggles on the pitch. We'll also explore the reasons behind his highs and lows, and discuss what the future holds for this young player. So sit back, relax, and join me as we delve into the rise and fall of Vinicius Jr. Let's have a look. Vini Jr. was near impossible to stop in the 2021-22 season, especially in La Liga, where he ended the season with 17 goals and 13 assists. He was a massive contribution to what would become Real Madrid's 35th La Liga title in their history. Just when it seemed the Brazilian had polished his skills, however, Vini Jr. is now back to his misfiring and poor decision-making of old, and Los Blancos' most recent match against Real Sociedad is a perfect example of this. The frustrating thing about Vinicius Jr. is that he is doing everything he should be doing when he has the ball. The only issue, as it was a couple of years ago, is that the ball is not ending up in the opponent's net. Having a look at Vini's heat map, you can see that he was an absolute menace on the left flank and had the most touches of the top three forwards with 90. The Brazilian also amazingly had 22 dribbles completed, which is the most out of any other player of the match. And just for perspective, second place for most dribbles completed was Rodrigo with 7, a third of what Vinicius Jr. completed. And you can't even fault him in the shooting category because he was also tied for the most shots in the match with 4 alongside Fede Valverde. Despite all of this, Los Blancos ended the match 0-0 and lost out on 2 crucial points in La Liga title race. When you have a look at Vini Jr.'s stats throughout the last year, it is clear he excels in his dribbling ability and progressing the ball towards goal. Both stats are in the top 5% of attacking midfielders and wingers in the world. But this begs the question, why isn't Vinicius scoring if he is doing everything else right? The answer? If opposition cannot stop him, then they must foul him. Last season, Vinicius was fouled 2.3 times per game, which has increased to 3.5 in this one. Normally this plan would backfire as it would lead to more and more yellow cards, but that has not been the case. Therefore, it has become a literal game changer for opponents to simply foul the forward before he can get too close to goal. Unfortunately and understandably, this has caused frustration for Vinicius, who is the most fouled player in La Liga and has received no penalties this season. With La Liga halfway completed, Real Madrid find themselves in second place with a widening gap between their arch-rivals Barcelona, who sit comfortably in first with 5 points between them. Vinicius Jr. must start converting his chances if Real Madrid is to have any hopes of catching up to the Blaugrana this season. A massive thank you to all of my subscribers for their continued support, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.